Hey there, paranoid people. Welcome back. Today we're talking about something that'll make you want to throw your phone in a river and live off the grid like it's 1843. We're discussing how hackers can get into your phone without ever touching it. No physical access needed, no stealing it out of your bag. Just you, your phone, and some person in a basement halfway across the world reading your text like it's their personal entertainment. And before you think, oh, I'm not important enough to hack, let me stop you right there. Hackers don't care about your importance, Karen. They care about your bank account, your identity, and your tendency to use password 123 for everything. So buckle up. This is going to be uncomfortable. Like finding out what hot dogs are really made of before your digital life. Let's start with everyone's favorite way to get hacked. Public Wi-Fi. You know, that free internet at coffee shops that you connect to faster than you can say identity theft because it's free and you're cheap. Here's what happens when you connect to public Wi-Fi. You're basically broadcasting everything you do to everyone on that network. It's like having a conversation in a crowded room and expecting privacy. Hackers set up something called a man-in-the-middle attack. Fancy name, simple concept. They position themselves between you and the internet, intercepting everything you send and receive. Your emails, your passwords, that embarrassing Google search you just did. Yeah, all of it. But wait, it gets better. Some hackers create fake Wi-Fi networks with names like Starbucks_free_Wi-Fi or airport_guest. You connect thinking you're using legitimate internet. But surprise, you just connected directly to a hacker's laptop. It's like handing your wallet to someone wearing a name tag that says, "Definitely not a thief," and being genuinely surprised when your money disappears. And the best part? You have no idea it's happening. Your phone connects, everything seems normal, you check your bank account, and congratulations! Someone in another country just bought a jet ski with your credit card. So pro tip, stop using public Wi-Fi like it's safe. It's not. Use a VPN if you must connect, or better yet, use your phone's hotspot. Yeah, it'll cost you data, but identity theft costs more. Trust me on this one. Next up, phishing. And no, that's not a typo. It's spelled with a PH because hackers think they're clever. They're not, but they are effective. Phishing is when hackers send you a message pretending to be someone you trust, your bank, Amazon, your mom, the IRS, whoever, and trick you into clicking a malicious link or giving up personal information. And I know what you're thinking. I'd never fall for that. I'm too smart. Cool story. So is everyone else who's ever been phished. But statistics say otherwise. Let's talk about smishing. That's SMS phishing. And yes, every cybersecurity term sounds like it was named by a 5-year-old. You get a text. Your package couldn't be delivered. Click here to reschedule. You're expecting a package, so you click. Boom, you just installed malware on your phone. Or how about this one? Your bank account has been locked due to suspicious activity. Verify your identity immediately. You panic. Click the link, enter your credentials, and congratulations, you just gave a hacker your banking login. The scary part? These messages are getting incredibly convincing. They use real company logos, proper grammar, and urgency to make you act before thinking. Because hackers know the human brain makes terrible decisions under pressure. Then there's spear phishing, which is phishing but personalized. Instead of sending generic messages to thousands of people, hackers research you specifically. They look at your social media, see you just adopted a dog named Rufus, and send you an email. Congratulations on your new puppy. Here's a discount on pet insurance. You click because how did they know about Rufus? It must be legit. Spoiler, it's not legit. It's a hacker who spent 15 minutes on your Instagram, and now they're in your phone because you couldn't resist a good deal on flea medication. The lesson? Stop oversharing on social media. Nobody needs to know your dog's name, your birthday, where you work, and your mother's maiden name. That's literally all the information needed to steal your identity. Moving on to malicious apps. You know how there are millions of apps in the App Store? Yeah, not all of them are safe. Shocking. I know. Hackers create apps that look legitimate, flashlight apps, games, utilities, but they're actually designed to steal your data or install spyware on your phone. Here's how it works. You download a flashlight app. Simple, right? You just want to turn your phone's light on and off. But then the app asks for permission. Allow access to your contacts? Sure, why not? Allow access to your location? Yeah, okay. Allow access to your microphone? I guess. Allow access to your mom's maiden name and your Netflix password? Whatever, just let me use the flashlight. And just like that, you've given a random app complete access to your entire digital life. The app doesn't even need to do anything malicious immediately. It just sits there, quietly collecting data, sending it back to the hacker server. Your contacts sold for pennies. Your conversations recorded for posterity. Your location tracked more thoroughly than a FedEx package. All because you thought you needed a flashlight app with a strobe feature like you're at a rave in 2009. Then there are fake apps. Clones of legitimate apps designed to look identical to the real thing. You think you're downloading Instagram, but you're actually downloading Instagram with a Cyrillic A that looks exactly the same. These apps steal your login credentials the moment you try to sign in. And because they look legit, you have no idea anything's wrong until you get locked out of your real account because someone in another country changed your password. The fix? Only download apps from official app stores. Check the developer name, read reviews, and for the love of everything digital, stop giving every app access to everything. A weather app does not need access to your contacts. Use your brain. All right, now we're getting into the really terrifying stuff. Zero-click attacks. These are hacks that don't require you to do anything. No clicking suspicious links, no downloading sketchy apps, nothing. You just exist with your phone and boom, you're hacked. It's like getting punched in the face by someone invisible. There's nothing you could have done differently. Zero-click attacks exploit vulnerabilities in your phone's operating system or apps. Hackers find security holes in things like iMessage, WhatsApp, or even your phone's email app. They send you a specially crafted message. You don't have to open it. You don't have to read it. Just receiving it is enough. The message contains malicious code that exploits a bug in the software, giving the hacker access to your device. In 2021, there was a zero-click exploit called Pegasus that was used to hack journalists, activists, and political figures. It infected iPhones through iMessage without the user doing anything. Apple eventually patched it, but here's the fun part. There are probably more vulnerabilities we don't know about yet. Sleep well tonight. The worst part about zero-click attacks? You can't really protect yourself. You can't just be more careful. The attack happens at the software level, exploiting flaws you didn't even know existed. Your only defense is keeping your phone updated. When Apple or Google releases a security patch, install it immediately. I know updates are annoying. I know they take time, but you know what's more annoying? Having your phone hacked because you ignored the update for 3 weeks? Update your phone. I'm begging you. Let's talk about Bluetooth and NFC, those convenient wireless technologies that make your life easier. They also make hacking easier because convenience and security are mortal enemies. Bluetooth hacking is real, and it's called blue snarfing or blue bugging. Yes, the names are ridiculous. No, that doesn't make them less dangerous. If your Bluetooth is always on and set to discoverable, hackers within range can connect to your phone without your permission. They can access your contacts, texts, even make calls from your device. There's also something called a Bluetooth bomb, where hackers send you tons of pairing requests to overwhelm your device and trick you into accepting one. Once connected, they're in. The solution? Turn off Bluetooth when you're not using it. I know, revolutionary advice. But seriously, you don't need Bluetooth on 24/7. Your car is not constantly waiting to connect to you. NFC, Near Field Communication, is that thing that lets you pay with your phone by tapping it on a reader. Very convenient, also very hackable if you're not careful. Hackers can use NFC readers to skim data from your phone or credit cards that support contactless payment. They just need to get close enough, like in a crowded subway or elevator. They can also set up malicious NFC tags. You tap your phone on what looks like a legitimate payment terminal or information tag, and it installs malware or redirects you to a phishing site. Bottom line, be selective about what you tap your phone on. And maybe don't store every credit card on Apple Pay or Google Wallet. A little inconvenience is worth not having your bank account emptied. Now let's talk about SIM swapping, which is both simple and devastating. It's like identity theft speedrun mode. Here's how it works. Hackers call your phone carrier pretending to be you. They say they lost their phone and need to transfer their number to a new SIM card. If the carrier's security is weak, which it often is, they approve the request. Suddenly, your phone number is on the hacker's SIM card. They receive all your calls and texts, including those two-factor authentication codes you rely on for security. Once they have your phone number, the hacker goes to work. They reset your email password using SMS verification. Then they use your email to reset your social media passwords. Then your bank passwords. Then everything else. In a matter of hours, they've taken over your entire digital life. Your email, your social media, your bank accounts, everything. And you can't do anything because your phone just says, no service. This happened to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey in 2019. If it can happen to him, it can happen to you. And unlike him, you probably don't have a team of cybersecurity experts to fix it. Protection? Set up a PIN or password with your phone carrier specifically for account changes. Don't use SMS for two-factor authentication. Use an authenticator app instead, and pray your carrier actually checks identity before transferring numbers, though let's be honest, they probably won't. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. The biggest security vulnerability isn't your phone, it's you. Humans are terrible at security. Social engineering is when hackers manipulate people into giving up information or access. They don't break through your security. They convince you to hand them the keys. The classic, someone calls pretending to be from tech support. We've detected a virus on your device. We need remote access to fix it. You give them access and surprise, they're installing actual malware. Or they pretend to be from your bank. We need to verify your account. What's your PIN? You tell them because they sound official and you're stressed. Congratulations, you just voluntarily gave a stranger access to your money. There's also the family emergency scam. Someone texts or calls claiming to be a relative in trouble who needs money immediately. You panic, send money, and later realize your cousin wasn't actually arrested in Mexico because your cousin doesn't even have a passport. Social engineering works because it exploits human psychology. Fear, urgency, trust, helpfulness. Hackers know that under pressure, people make bad decisions. So here's the rule. Never give out personal information, passwords, or remote access to anyone who contacts you first. I don't care if they say they're from Apple, Microsoft, your bank, or the Queen of England. If they initiate a contact, it's probably a scam. If you think it might be legitimate, hang up and call the official number yourself. Yes, it's inconvenient, but you know what else is inconvenient? Identity theft. All right, enough doom. Let's talk solutions, because I can't just scare you for 20 minutes without offering some kind of hope. That would be cruel, even for me. 1. Update everything. Your phone, your apps, everything. Security patches exist for a reason. Install them. 2. Use strong, unique passwords. I know it's annoying. Use a password manager. They're not perfect, but they're better than using password 123 for every account. 3. Enable two-factor authentication, but use an authenticator app, not SMS. Remember the SIM swapping thing? Yeah. 4. Be paranoid about links. If you get a text or email with a link, assume it's malicious until proven otherwise. Hover over links to see the actual URL. Better yet, just go directly to the website yourself. 5. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when not using them. Yes, I know it's convenient to leave them on. Cool. Enjoy getting hacked for convenience. 6. Review app permissions regularly. Go through your apps and revoke unnecessary permissions. Your calculator does not need access to your microphone. 7. Don't overshare on social media. Stop posting your location in real time. Stop sharing personal details publicly. You're giving hackers a roadmap to your life. 8. Use a VPN on public networks. If you absolutely must use public Wi-Fi, use a VPN. It encrypts your data so hackers can't intercept it. 9. Check your accounts regularly. Monitor your bank statements, credit reports, and online accounts for suspicious activity. Catch breaches early. 10. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. That email from your bank asking for your password? Suspicious. That app asking for weird permissions? Nope. That text about a package you didn't order? Delete it. Is this all a pain? Yes. Will it make your life slightly less convenient? Absolutely. But you know what's really inconvenient? Having to freeze your credit cards, change all your passwords, and explain to your bank why there's a charge for 47 rubber ducks from a website in Belarus. The internet is a wonderful, terrible place. It connects us, entertains us, and makes modern life possible. It also makes it easier than ever for someone you've never met to steal your identity from another continent while you're sleeping. But here's the thing. Most hacks succeed because people don't know better or don't take basic precautions. Now you know. So you have no excuse. Update your phone. Use strong passwords. Be skeptical. Don't click random links. And for the love of all that is digital, stop using public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Will you still get hacked eventually? Maybe. Probably. Hackers are creative and persistent, but at least you'll have made it harder for them, and that's all you can really do. Stay safe out there, paranoid people. And go change your passwords right now. I'm serious. Do it. And remember, the more you know, the better you tech. So stick with it.